Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's story is about Maria, a smart and hardworking wife who just wants to keep her family on track. Have you ever tried to save a little money only for things to go wrong in the most unexpected way? Well, that's what happens here. Maria orders groceries online to stop her husband from overspending, but he cancels it in a huff and what happens next changes everything. Before we dive in, we'd love to know where you're watching from. Please drop your city or country in the comments so we can bring you more stories that connect with you. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss what's coming next. Alright, let's get into the story. It was a busy Tuesday evening in a small town just outside Atlanta. Maria sat at her kitchen table, her laptop open in front of her. She was 32, a part-time office assistant, and a full-time mom to their 2-year-old son, Ethan. Money was tight these days, her husband Tom worked long hours at a warehouse, but prices for everything kept going up. Groceries especially were a problem. Tom loved to shop in person, but he always came home with extra stuff they didn't need. Fancy snacks, expensive cuts of meat, things that blew their budget. Maria sighed, scrolling through an online grocery app. This time, she muttered to herself, "I'm taking control." She carefully picked out the basics: milk, bread, eggs, some chicken, and a few veggies. It came to $65, perfect, well under their $80 weekly limit. They smiled, proud of herself, and hit place order. The delivery was set for the next morning. She closed the laptop and went to put Ethan to bed, feeling a little lighter. The next morning, and Tom shuffled into the kitchen, rubbing his eyes. He was 35, tall, with a scruffy beard and a tired look from his late shift. "Morning," he grumbled, pouring coffee. Maria looked up from feeding Ethan and said, "Hey, I ordered groceries online last night. I'll be here soon. No need to go to the store this week." Tom froze, his mug halfway to his mouth. "You did what?" His voice had an edge to it. Maria frowned. "I ordered online. It's cheaper, and we won't overspend." Tom set the mug down hard, the coffee sloshing a little. "I don't like that, Maria. I know how to shop. You didn't even ask me." His tone was sharp, louder than it needed to be. Maria stayed calm, wiping Ethan's face. "Tom, we've been over this. You always buy stuff we don't need. This keeps us on track." But Tom wasn't having it. "I'm not some kid you need to control," he snapped. Before she could say anything else, he grabbed her phone off the counter, found the order confirmation, and hit cancel. Just like that, the delivery was gone. Maria stared at him, her mouth open. "Ow, why would you do that?" she asked, her voice shaking. Tom shrugged, still mad. "I'll go to the store myself later. We don't need some app running our lives." He stormed out to take a shower, leaving Maria sitting there. Frustrated and hurt, a few hours later, there was a knock at the door. Maria opened it, confused. It was a delivery driver, a young guy in a green uniform, holding a small bag. This is for you," he said, checking his phone. "But it says your order was canceled." Maria blinked. "Yeah, my husband canceled it." "What's this then?" The driver smirked, looking her up and down. "Guess you two can't even agree on food." "Huh, typical." His tone was rude, like he was enjoying their mess. Maria's cheeks burned, but she took the bag. Inside was just a loaf of bread, one random item that must have slipped through before the cancellation. She shut the door, annoyed, and tossed the bread on the counter. "Great," she muttered. "Now we've got nothing for dinner." And Tom's still mad? That evening, Tom came home from the store, arms full of bags. Maria watched as he unpacked. Steak chips, a big soda weigh more than $80 worth. "Tom," she said, trying to stay patient, "this is exactly why I ordered online." He rolled his eyes. "Relax, I got what we need." But Maria wasn't done. She grabbed her phone and pulled up the grocery app again, curious about that random bread delivery. Something felt off. As she scrolled through the order history, she noticed a weird charge. $10 extra, labeled service fee, even though the order was canceled. She frowned, digging deeper. The app's fine print said canceled orders under certain conditions still got charged something about processing costs. Maria's stomach dropped. She checked their bank account. Sure enough, $10 was gone, plus the $65 Tom just spent at the store. They were out $75 for almost nothing. Tom, she called, her voice firm, come look at this. He walked over, still grumpy, but his face changed when he saw the screen. They charged us anyway, he asked, confused. Maria nodded. Yeah, and that. Driver was a jerk about it too. This isn't right. Tom sat down, running a hand through his hair. I didn't know, okay? I hate feeling like I can't handle things. Maria softened a little. I get it, but we're a team, Tom. We can't keep fighting over stuff like this. He nodded slowly. So what do we do? Maria took a deep breath. First, we figure out this scam. She started searching on Linux posts, reviews, anything about the grocery app. What she found shocked her. Dozens of people complaining about the same thing. Extra fees on canceled orders, rude drivers, money disappearing. One post even said the company was under investigation in another state. Tom, she said, her eyes wide, this isn't just us. They're ripping people off. Tom leaned in, reading over her shoulder. That's messed up. Our neighbors used this app to Mrs. Carter next door, the Garcias down the street. Maria nodded. We need to tell them. The next day, Maria and Tom knocked on doors, showing people the proof. Mrs. Carter, an older widow, gasped. They charged me $15 last month, and I thought it was my mistake. The Garcias said their daughter got hit with a $20 fee. Word spread fast. Soon, a dozen families were gathered in Maria's living room, angry and ready to fight back. Maria took charge. I'll call the company and record it, she said. Tom smiled for the first time in days. And I'll post this online. Let's see how they like that. Maria's call to customer service was a mess excuses hang-ups, but she got enough to prove the scam. Tom's ex-post, with screenshots and a short video, blew up. Check your grocery app charges, people. They're stealing from us. Within a week, the story hit local news. The company issued refunds to everyone in town, hundreds of dollars back to families who needed it. Maria and Tom saved their neighbors thousands, and the app shut down its service in the area, too scared to keep going. Back at home, Maria and Tom sat at the kitchen table, a simple dinner of chicken and veggies in front of them. Ethan giggled. In his high care, Tom reached for Maria's hand. I'm sorry I canceled that order, he said quietly. Maria squeezed his hand back. I'm sorry I didn't talk to you first. We're better together, right? He grinned. Next time we order online together. And just like that, a canceled delivery turned into something bigger. A win for their family, their trust, and their whole neighborhood. So that was the story of Maria and Tom. What do you think? Have you ever had a fight over something small that turned into something big? Let us know in the comments. This story felt real to you. Please hit that subscribe button. It's free for you. But it helps us a ton to keep bringing you these stories. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. And we'll see you next time.